Welcome to MAT 171 Pre-Calculus. This video will discuss the first module of this class. Pre-calculus is all about exploring common mathematical functions and developing mathematical maturity to prepare for the more challenging concepts in a calculus class. In this class, we'll start out by exploring the characteristics of the graphs of functions to help better understand the symbolic or equation form of a function later on. We'll define and study the characteristics that apply to all functions from a graphical perspective, such as where the graph crosses the axes or reaches an extreme value. We'll also determine if a graph is that of a function, how to find domain and range, and how to solve an equation from a graph, and more. With these characteristics in mind, we will study specific functions that are so common we call them base functions. Each of these functions have their own set of identifying characteristics as well, and we'll study those from a graphical perspective first in Module 1, and then from an algebraic perspective later on. This is the base quadratic function. Its graph is a parabola with vertex at the origin. Its symbolic or equation form is f of x equals x squared. This is the base absolute value function. Its graph is v-shaped with vertex at the origin. Its symbolic or equation form is f of x equals the absolute value of x. This is the base linear function. It goes through the origin. Its symbolic or equation form is f of x equals x. This is the base natural logarithmic function. Its symbolic equation form is f of x equals ln of x. Notice how its graph skims along the y-axis. This is the base natural exponential function. Its symbolic or equation form is y equals e to the x. Notice how its graph skims along the negative x-axis. This is the base radical function. Actually, it's a square root function. Its symbolic or equation form is f of x equals the square root of x. Notice how its graph only lies above positive x values. We'll see how this helps us identify its domain.